July 7th, 2024. Order of business is, first order of business is a call to order. Second order of business is the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag, United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The third order of business is approval of meeting minutes. Approval of meeting minutes for July 3rd, 2024. Do I have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion, motion carries unanimously. Okay. Fourth order of business is application for board review. HARB 2024-08, 416 Radnor Street Road, second story addition. I do this for some people who, it's important to them, so.
You're good to go with us.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Okay. Before we get into the presentation, I would like to share some basic background on this property. According to Radnor Township records, it is a contributing property, built circa 1930 to 1940. According to Radnor Historical Society's Historic Resource Survey, it was built circa 1930 to 1940. According to Delaware County property records, the house was built in 1920. Style colonial, exterior walls stucco, building area 2,306 square feet living, total square footage 16,814 square feet. Please introduce yourself and share your plans with us.
Thank you for having us today. I'm Devin Griffin. I'm the homeowner alongside my wife, Grace, and our builder, Adam Sherman, who's the president of Cottage Industries, is with us for any questions or anything else that you have today. So thank you for the history on the home. This home to us is our primary residence. We live here, and we bought it under the premise of doing the renovations to the house. The primary goal that we have is to rehabilitate a lot of the infrastructure to it, just to really bring it up to speed to it. As we were going through the discovery, mainly of all the interior work, the only real, call it exterior original piece that we wanted to do was the 3 dormers that you see in the pictures and the plans up front, which to allow egress from the 3rd floor that was unfinished at the time. So there's a 5th bedroom up there. We want to turn that into an actual 5th bedroom where it's registered right now as a 4th bedroom. As we are going through discovery to do that 3rd floor project, which is still remaining in it, and then renovate the kitchen, the south side of the house, which you can see right here, is the lower portion. This was, we believe, and to your point on the very dates, we believe the full house was built in that 1930s to 40s era, mainly this addition piece, because it is different style construction than the actual middle piece, which is closer to the turn of the century. The middle piece right here, call it, that is the formal colonial. That has the masonry, that has the large beams inside, the fireplace, everything else stylistically about the house. That is to remain untouched, minus creating the dormers in the top for the egress. When we are going through the secondary piece, the bottom foundation, there's our garage and laundry room, will be unchanged, but the 2nd floor there with the big window in the middle is our kitchen, and then there's the 4th bedroom above. Saw that look? Yes, we have a kitchen on the 2nd floor. And because the 1st floor is a massive great room, and so when the house was really built, and I believe in the 30s or 40s era, they put it on the 2nd floor. So we are going to retain all of that, and I know that's inside the project but outside. But as we are going through the discovery of that, to be able to keep it there and just really bring it up to speed, call it interior-wise, we discovered with our builder it would never be able to be renovated without completely cutting it off and refurbishing it. Just how it was structurally built, and that's how we know that there was a difference of those two time periods in the structure. So as we build out the plans, our goal here was to keep the colonial style and keep consistency and focusing in on what I call is that more turn-of-the-century colonial piece in the middle, and ensuring that we were able to use the same ridgeline and bring the home across. So with the colonial, more squared structure, we wanted to ensure that we had the same roof line. So as that second piece is cut off from the first floor, so right here at this awning level, will be removed and then rebuilt with the same kitchen and then a bedroom above, but just matching the roof lines and then having the dormer there. So again, the windows and any type of change there for the additional of the 3 dormers is to keep it with the colonial style, add additional light, but really for a lot of that egress now that there's going to be bedrooms on that 3rd floor. Everything else with the project is go through the plans from the front-facing side of it. We are trying to ensure that we keep the consistency. So in the new plans, the street-facing, that big center window that's in the kitchen, there will be a big center window. There will be the casement windows above, and we're using the grid windows throughout the property that match to the original sections of the home. So that is the foundation of the project and what we're intending to do. Just really bring back the old glory of the house and keep the colonial style. So just wanted to take a break there just to see if there's any initial questions or any questions on the plans.
I drove by the house, and I think it will look very similar to what it looks like now, only better, with the dormers.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I think personally I like the sort of extension of the roof line, sort of as you were saying, it's all sort of at the same level. I think the dormers will add a nice touch. I like the style of the dormers that you're putting forward. I was thinking a little bit about sort of the positioning and orientation of the dormers, but of course the original house has, you know, that type of colonial style where you have windows that don't exactly match up, so that's not really an issue at all. So overall, you know, I think it'll be, you know, a nice change, nice rehabilitation to the structure.
Appreciate that.
I agree.
I have no further comment. I think it will be an improvement.
Thank you.
Move for a certificate of appropriateness.
Is there a second?
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
I'm in favor as well, just to put it for the records, but
The motion carries unanimously. The board recommends a certificate of appropriateness.
thank you.
And thank you for presenting to us today.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
And it was wonderful meeting you and your family.
Yeah, it was great catching up on some common history.
Indeed. Okay. Any new business? Okay, before we adjourn, the next HARB meeting is scheduled for September 4th, 2024 at 6:30 p.m. Applications for the September 4th meeting must be submitted on or before August 20th, 2024. Have a great evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us.